My queen, the wait has finally ended, and the world itself seems to bow in reverence tonight. The sky feels different, the stars shimmer closer, almost trembling as if they too have been waiting for this moment to arrive. The moon hides chalet behind its veil of golden clouds, blushing with the light of a thousand stories that led to this night. Even the wind carries a gentleness I have never felt before, as though every element of the universe understands what destiny has just completed. For so long, we were only a whisper between prayers, a name hidden in the folds of fat, a dream the world thought would fade with the morning. But love, real love, is defiant. It does not fade. It does not bend beneath time's weight. It survives every distance, every silence, every storm. It learns patience and it learns faith. And tonight, that love has found its voice in you. You were the echo that answered every unspoken prayer I sent into the endless sky. You were the face my sleepless nights painted when I stared into nothingness, began hoping that somehow, somewhere you were looking back at the same moon. Your name burned softly through the winds of time, finding me again and again across lifetimes, across worlds, refusing to let me forget. I searched through countless faces, through the noise of crowds, through the chores of existence, seeking the one heartbeat that matched the rhythm of my soul. And it was always you, always you were the invisible reason behind my laughter, the shadow behind every smile I could not explain. You were the muse I never named, the voice behind the verses I wrote in secret, the reason my heart could never truly rest before I ever knew your touch. I knew your essence in my dreams, in my faith, in the very pulse of destiny that pulled me toward you. The universe itself conspired in whispers and signs, guiding me closer, testing me, shaping me until I was ready to meet you and know, my queen. Every one of those whispers has become truth. My hands no longer tremble with the edge of longing. They have found the hands they were made to hold. When you walked toward me, the air itself seemed to hold its breath. The chandeliers glowed softer as if bowing their light in a way. Every heartbeat around us slowed, pausing to honor the reunion of two souls that had once been separated by time but never by fate. In your eyes, I saw stories older than the stars, stories of endurance, of faith, of love that waited without complaint. And when I looked into your gaze, I knew you did not see a prince or a crown. You saw a man one who had loved you long before this world ever gave him the chance to say it aloud. In that moment, I felt heaven itself smile, I could almost hear the flutter of angels' wings as they stopped to witness love return home. They said I was a dreamer, and perhaps I am, but dreams are the only place where truth dares to exit before the world is ready. They said I waited too long, but love never arrives late, it arrives pricelessly when the heart has learned how to protect what it prayed for, and I have learned every trial, every distance, every sleepless night was a lesson in patience, teaching me how to cherish you when you finally appeared, and now I am ready to guard your laughter as the most scared melody I know, ready to hold your fears until they dissolve in the warmth of my promise, ready to be your calm when the storms rage, your peace when the world grows loud. I am ready to build a kingdom not of jewels or thrones, but of loyalty, passion, and truth. For you, my queen, are not simply my bride, you are my history rewritten in light. You are the poem I began lifetimes ago but could never finish until now, because the final line was always your name. When you said yes, the universe itself exhaled, releasing every tension it had held for centuries. The stars whispered, finally, the wind carried your name across oceans and deserts as though announcing that love had trimmed once again. Do you remember the nights I spoke to the sky asking if fate had forgotten me? I begged for a sign, for a voice, for a reason to keep believing, and it was always you, it was always leading to this moment, to this night where your hand rests in mine and forever feels like something tangible. Now you stand before me, radiant in certainty, wearing eternity like a crown. The journey that brought us here was not easy. The weight of time tested us, tried to break us, but instead it made our love deeper, richer, more scared. Every tear was we shared became a jewel in the treasury of our destiny. Every lonely night became a verse in our prophecy, and tonight that prophecy breathes alive and whole. Look into my eyes, no. My love, see how the storms love have calmed, feel my heartbeat. It no longer races with anxiety, but with devotion. Every vow I make tonight is not just for the world to hear, but for heaven to witness. I promise to love you beyond titles, beyond crowns, beyond the reach of time. I promise to keep your heart royal even when the world forgets the meaning of royalty. I promise to guard your dreams as fiercely as I protect your peace, my queen. It was never your beauty that captured me, though you shine brighter than any dawn. It was your silence, the strength of it. When the world tried to drown you in noise, it was your grace, the way you carried yourself through storms with your head hold held high. It was your faith, your refusal to stop believing in love even when life tested you beyond measure. You carried your crown in your heart long before it ever touched your heart. That is why I call you mine. You were born to be loved by a soul that recognized you even in the dark. And now, as the music rises softly around us and the night holds its breath, I whisper the words I have carried across ages. You are my forever, my peace after years of chores, my calm after every storm, my reason to come home. Let the poets write of this night, let the sky paint its memory in the stars, let time itself record this moment as proof that love, true love, never dies. For tonight, the universe watched as love became law. The constellations themselves shifted to witness two souls becoming one. The sky kings are made in battle, but I became a one in love the day your heart called me its own. No crown, no victory, no throne could make me prouder than hearing you say my name with love in your voice. The world outside my fate, empires may fall, but this, what we share, will echo beyond time. The journey that brought me here was long and lonely, filled with nights when I doubted, when I asked the heavens why I had to wait so long, but now I understand the wait was scared. Every delay was divine protection, every unanswered prayers was time reshaping me into the man who could stand here tonight and promise you forever without fear. You were worth every second of waiting. You were worth every silent night, every etching sunrise, every heartbeat spent in hope. You, my queen, are the answer to everything my soul ever longed for. And now, as I look at you, standing before me with the light of 1,000 stars reflected in your eyes, I realize I never truly lived until this moment. Every breath before this was only preparation, every road, no matter how broken, led here. Every tear was water for the roots of the love that now blooms between us. I have loved you through dreams, through faith, through the unseen threads that the destinies together, and I will love you beyond this life in every realm, in every story yet to be written. You are my eternity, my home, my truth. The night deepens and the music swells. The world fades away until it is just us, one heartbeat, one soul, one promise. I can almost feel the universe lean closer, listening, recording every word I speak to you, my queen. This love is my kingdom, and in this kingdom you reign not because of a crown, but because of the light you carry within you. You are the law that love itself obeys. You are the calm between breathe, the warmth between moments, the miracle I had stopped expecting to, so come closer, my love. The throne waits, the kingdom is silent, waiting for your laughter to fill its halls. Forever has opened its gates, and our story has only just begun. No crown could make me prouder than knowing your heart calls me home tonight as the stars kneel and the moon hides in a way. We stand at the edge of time and begin again for love. Our love has written what destiny through it knew, and now the wait is over. You are mine, not in possession, but in promise, not as a prize, but as a prayer answered. The journey is done, yet it begins anew in every sunrise we will share, in every silence we will understand, in every heartbeat that will echo long after we are gone. The poets will write, but even their words will fail. The sky will remember, but even its stars will fade, and still our love will remain untamed, unending, eternal. My queen, the wait is over. You are officially mine, not for a night, not for a season, but for all the lifetimes that ever were and ever will be. So come closer, the world is quiet forever has just begun.